In America, around the age of 16, the journey to being recognized as an adult begins. At the age of 16, you can get your driver's license. At the age of 17, you are allowed into a rated R film and are recognized as being mature mentally enough to consent to sex. At the age of 18, you are recognized as legal. You can enter into the military and you can begin to build up your porn stash. Then at the age of 21, you finally consummate your journey by being allowed to drink and buy alcohol. Most people seem to think this is a reasonable progression. However, is it beneficial for society to have these age limits? In the case of not being allowed to drink and buy alcohol until you're 21, do you think if the parents introduced alcohol at an early age and gave small increments of it to their children that they would grow up handling alcohol more maturely and responsibly instead of repressing them from it? What about with the age of consent? Shouldn't it be more about their cognitive progression rather than stamping on an arbitrary age? And why is the road to adulthood scattered all over the place? If we're stamping on an age, why not set a universal age where you're allowed to do all of these things? Is there any justification for why 5 years beforehand society recognizes teens being responsible enough to drive a vehicle that is a deadly weapon if not handled properly, while they deem these same people too immature to handle an alcoholic beverage? Or what about in the case of being able to go into the military 3 years before society deems you mature enough to handle an alcoholic beverage? Is there any justification for that? My question to you guys this week is a two-parter. Number one, are age limits beneficial or a detriment to society, and why? And number two, why is the road to adulthood scattered all over the place and inconsistent logically? Do you think this is justifiable, and why? I look forward to hearing all of your responses.